Hi, welcome back to my channel. As you can see from the title, today we'll be doing a pick a card about what your fortune is now and what luck you are creating in your life. I have 4 groups for you. First group is on the left, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just intuitively look at and choose from the decks which pile is best for you at this time. If you can pick more than one pile, there might be another message for you in another group. But for now, I'll see you in your group. Pile number 1, if you chose, it comes not by magic but by universal law. This is your group. So right off the bat, you are a master manifester. At least you know the basics, because this card is reminding me, especially the hangman. There was a hangman that I was looking at online the other day. I was doing like a reading, and the deck was called sacrificing for enlightenment, which the hangman always symbolizes enlightenment for me. And this card is ruled by Neptune, which has the Trishula, or the trident, and this represents the past, present, and the future, or creation, maintenance, and destruction. So the 3 of Cups for me also represents the 3 phases of the goddess, the Mother, Maiden, and Crone, or the Negredo, Albedo, and the Rubedo phase, or the red, the white, and the black phase of alchemy. And me being able to recall all that in these cards is like, because these cards are specifically the Fortuna deck, and these cards are specifically about alchemy. So you understand that you have to go within yourself and create or alchemize the circumstances that you want to manifest into your life. So you're creating them within you. So basically, like, if you're trying to create, this pick a card is about fortune, so you're creating your luck. So you understand, by creating your luck, you have to go through an alchemical process, which you come up as the Empress, or you're coming up as the Empress now, because this is your fortune. This is the fortune deck, so this is your fortune now. So you're coming up as the Empress after a period of alchemy, and then after a period of self-isolation, sacrificing time with others, or sacrificing things that you once did, or low vibrational energies, whatever it is, sacrificing those things. Like, I'm thinking about like fire rituals, where you rid yourself through fire rituals, under the guise of a god or a goddess, to release certain karmas from yourself, to gain fortunes, or to gain fortunes for yourself. Which and you're coming up as the King of Pentacles, which means that your fortune now is that you are creating a legacy for yourself through this process. So basically, through the process of you alchemizing your internal, through the process of you meditating, channeling. So in alchemizing, you probably are charging water under the moon and the sun, and channeling certain energies so you can switch the energy of love, relationships, money, finances, fortune in your favor. So you're better able to receive. Like you might be working on like love and how you receive love and how you give love, or self-care, self-love, and incorporating it in your magical spiritual practices. And then this you might be meditating, doing certain rituals, or fire ritual, or fire labs, and so you can create this legacy of financial stability, mature financial literacy, financial freedom type of energy into your life. And then also the Page of Cups, for me, is symbolizing, it's connected to these two. So it's like you went through an alchemizing process so you can renew your emotional energy, and through this renewal of this emotional energy, you're able to more to manifest. I feel like this is like the feminine aspect of you, and this is like the masculine aspect of you, and this is like the child, the mother, the father, and the child aspect, the Holy Spirit, God, and because this card also symbolizes you connecting to your higher self. Oh, okay. So meditation, what I was getting earlier, is more like you connecting to your higher self or higher realms, source energy, and like this is you on your witchy vibe and doing rituals and alchemizing, creating elixirs and things so you can supplements and vitamins so you can be more appealing to the things that you're manifesting. And then this is for you to stay in tune with source so you know that what you're manifesting is the right thing to be doing. And then this part is like the manifestation, like it's something original, something new, something people haven't seen before, because like every child is different from any other child. Even if they twins, they the DNA, they are different, they're not completely the same. So like, and then I'm also getting like every moment is new. So like every moment is new. Everything that you're doing right now in the time that you're having, your fortune now is that you understand these concepts, and like you're a master manifester. So whatever you want to manifest, you're going to get it. Like this is King of Cups energy. Like you got to look at like a king that rules from his heart. He's very heart-centered. He's very knowledgeable. He has a lot of wisdom. He's courageous. He's charming. He's well-spoken, well-loved by everybody because he has such a big heart, a giving heart. And it's by that alone that he receives. Like, it's like when people talk about this type of person, they just like, yeah, he deserves everything. He's such a cool person. Like, he's so sweet. He's so nice. Like, why wouldn't he be that? He should have money, and he should be the king. He was made to be the king. Like, even if it was like his birthright, it was just like, it's just like you are made to do this. Like, you were made to be a master manifester. So I have other cards, and these are the like what you're focused on right now as far as your fortune goes. So like passion, actually, yeah, passion, balance, and consciousness. So I feel like this is more like, because Venus, and I think this is more like understanding your sexual energy or your menstrual and like your cycles within you. and using that energy to drive it towards your passions, the things that you desire or want to create in your life. And you understanding that you have to balance yourself, meditation, sage, crystals, being one with nature and God and source, and aligning with the cycles of the moon and the sun and everything, and understanding your cycles rhythmically within you, and aligning that with source consciousness so you can gain a higher perspective, so you can be aware, consciously aware of what you're manifesting or creating or bringing into your life. So you are creating luck, but it looks like, people from the outside looking in, people probably think it's so easy for you, but you know what you're doing. Like you're like, I'm doing a lot, but it's not like bad for you because you enjoy it. The Empress card, like you enjoy what you're doing. You enjoy the rituals, the meditation, the crystals, all that stuff. Like you enjoy that part of it. You enjoy going within yourself and loving on yourself and self-care and taking supplements or doing certain things, like creating formulas so you can create certain manifestations. So the universal, I'm going to use these cards, the universal law of attraction, or this is specifically about your money at this time. It comes not by magic, but by universal law. Start telling a better feeling story about the things that are important to you. Do not write your story like a factual documentary, weighing all the pros and cons of your experience, but instead tell the uplifting, fanciful, magical story of the wonder of your own life and watch what happens. It will feel like magic as your life begins to transform right before your eyes, but it is not by magic. It is by the power of the laws of the universe and your deliberate alignment with those laws. So that, like I was saying, like you understand the laws of the universe and how like the mind is all, the universe is mental. So you've been working on your mind and what you tell yourself. This might be, if this is not your energy now, this might be advice on how to change your energy to attract more, or this could be coming in for you, because you also are creating luck. So what is the luck looking like for you? It could be it's going to be passion, balance, and consciousness. Shortages of time, and you're probably changing your perspective about time. Shortages of time or money are perceptual. Just, it says it here, focus upon a better feeling thoughts. So the main thing, or the main advice, or the main thing you've learned, or is your fortune, is that you create a better thought programming inside of you. Like you program, that's what it is, you program yourself, you program the things in your life, or your water, which is the same thing as setting intentions when you're doing a ritual. So I can set my own standards for financial well-being. Once you are able to achieve and consistently maintain your personal alignment, a great deal of money will flow into your experience if that is your desire. Do not let others set the standards about how much money you should have or about what you should do with it, for you are the only one who could ever accurately define that. Come into alignment with who you really are and allow those things to flow into your experience that life has helped you know that you want. So maybe this is more like to do with, because this has to do with the hangman energy, meditation, and connected to higher power or source energy. You realize that you have to align what your desires are. Like basically you have to align what your desires are with source, so they play out in the way that they need to, or they play out in your higher good, or what's the best for you. Whenever I am feeling good, I am attracting good. I can have money and freedom too. Life is always working out for me. Yes, so feeling good, I am attracting good. And you realize that that is your fortune. Like, that's your fortune. You realize that by feeling good, which you understand how to feel good, you got to make sure you eating right, you taking your right supplements, you exercising, and you're also doing the rituals to change, to program your mind, or alchemizing yourself towards the things that you want in your life. I can have money and freedom too, and you're coming to a realization. A feeling of being overwhelmed is your indicator that you are denying yourself access to all the manner of cooperation that could assist you if you were not disallowing it. As you begin to feel freer regarding the expenditure of time and money, doors will open, people will come to assist you, refreshing, productive ideas will occur to you, and circumstances and events will unfold. As you change the way you feel, you access the energy that creates worlds. It is there for your ready access at all times. This is like perfect. It's perfect. This is exactly what you need. Like these cards. I pulled some cards from the Moonology deck because it's based on the moon, and the moon is the mind. So new moon in Gemini. So probably this past new moon on March 2nd, which it wasn't in Gemini, but it says the new moon. So anyways, or new moons are a very like important time as far as like your cycle, your internal cycle, and manifestations for you. Like you probably have a better time around the new moon, or feel better during the new moon, which is more, it depends. Communication is key. And I think that's communication with the higher power or your spirit guides, or staying in tune and alignment. What do you need to release? This is actually corresponding to this new moon. Also the waning. So like the new moon or the full moon, the waning goes towards the full moon. So the full moon is about releasing. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. And balance spirituality and practicality, which you understand that, and your commitment is being tested at this time. So if you are going through a tough time, which most of us are, and in regards to so it seems like this part of this lower part is coming in. So this is the luck that you're creating. So you're creating the Empress energy, you're creating the King of Pentacles, and you're creating the King of Cups energy. You're creating that energy into your life right now. So if this is if you're still in the phase of alchemizing, meditating, and connecting to source and spirit, and creating this renewal or this renewed emotional stability or new emotional cycle within you, if you're still in that phase, I'm telling you now that this is coming in for you. It may not be like, it doesn't seem like a real good like timeline to say, but it's coming in. It's just you have to maintain attracting feeling good, maintain communication with your guides, your spirits, and understanding that through these challenges or whatever challenges that still are to come, or that are, that you're working on now, you can have money and be free, and life is always working out for you, and that you set your own standards for financial well-being. Just feeling good will attract good for you, and it's not by magic but by universal law. Being strategic and planning shortages of time or money are perceptual, so it's based off your intentions, your thoughts, how you feel about a certain thing is what is going to create this luck for you, or create this lucky phase or these manifestations for you. So pile number 1, this is all that I have for you today. Thank you for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you in another reading. Please like this video so it can reach more people. Thank you so much. Please come back. All right. Bye-bye. So pile number 2, if you chose whatever I desire, I can acquire. What? Spirit, what fortune is pile number 2? Do they have in their life now? So the fortune you guys have in your life now is that you are emotionally stable. You are a caring and kind individual. You've been through hard times, but you don't let that phase you. It's like you're one of those people that the things that I've been through don't define me, or what is it? I don't look like what I've been through. Like a Queen of Cups to me, she is so like, she like sweetie, like super prissy and pretty, but like got this like exuberant confidence. Ooh, that's crazy. You might like sweetie, but I love my Cancers. Yeah. Anyway, so the 2 of Cups, which it's Venus in Cancer. I have Venus in Cancer. So if you have a Venus in Cancer, we might be friends. No, I'm just kidding. So it's the 2 of Cups. So the 2 of Cups is like, what is it? Twin flame, soulmate type, or a balanced emotional relationship. So I think you have a balanced emotional relationship with yourself. I think that's what it is. You have a balanced emotional relationship with yourself, which you understand who you are. That's how you can be confident. Like, you understand who you are. You respect your emotions. You respect your feelings, and you probably trust your intuition more than a lot of people. I'm surprised the High Priestess didn't come up for you, but like, this is more like about what your fortune is. So you got a passion, like, yeah, like this is confidence. Like, you got a passionate, emotional, like confident feel to you. Like, you like a straight vibe. Like, I don't even talk like this, but you like a vibe. Like, you so confident. You probably like so prissy and so pretty, and like people just want to look at you. Like, this is very different from pile number 1's. Like, this is so different, but like, I'm smiling and laughing and stuff. Like, you probably get goofy as heck. Like, once people get to know you, like, they get this like demeanor of this confident. They get this. My bad. This demeanor of this like confident. You probably talk a lot with your hands. Since I'm moving a lot with my hands. Confident. Look, strength, Leo. Like, you super confident, and like, you emotional, but it's like you got emotional intelligence. That's what it is. Emotional intelligence. That type of person that, they have feelings so deep, they connect to the soul of a person. Like, you connect to people's like deep soul level. Like whatever, this is your fortune now. So whatever you create, it's like it connects to people on a soul level, like an emotional level. Like, you really tune them in immediately, and like Yeah, like you tune them in immediately. I think the 6 of Cups is saying like sometimes, yeah, sometimes we could be too emotional. We can let our emotions get the best of us, and we can be a little bit more. We can let our emotions unbalance us and make us act in ways that aren't beneficial to us, beneficial to our character. I don't know if that makes sense, but like beneficial to us in the long run. There's a lot of fire and water in here, so like you probably have a lot of fire and water in your chart. So, um, I guess I, this is so different from power number one, but like I guess the fortune you have is that you are emotionally intelligent, and like I guess the only thing that spirit would say is like blocking your luck or you creating your luck right now is that you let your emotions get the better of you sometimes, which, and people can probably, or people say you're too emotional and you let that block, you let people saying that you're too emotional block your creative process. So like your emotions is how you are highly emotional and highly passionate. So your emotions is how you create. You should let your emotions fly. Let your emotions be, and like, you know, in a balanced way. Of course, don't let them overtake you to the point where you doing things that are not in your best interest, but this is where your creativity lies, and eventually you'll probably gain more skills or more tools in order to tap into your creativity. But this right now is the part that is blocking um, you creating this luck into your life, or this is the part that's going to help create this luck into your life. um, okay, so I'm going to move on to these cards. This is the Money and Law of Attraction, Universal Law of Attraction card deck by Esther Hicks and Jerry Hick. Um, whatever. Sorry, let me replay. Hello, Discover card here to explain our cashback match. So, whatever I desire, I can acquire. The eternal laws of the universe steadily. Hold on, sorry. The eternal laws of the universe steadily hold the promise of expansion and joy. Understanding the laws will reawaken within you the knowledge of your purpose and your own personal power as you remember how to access the power of the universe that creates worlds. If this time-space reality has within it the ability to inspire a desire within you, it is absolute that this time-space reality has the ability to yield you a full and satisfying manifestation of the same desire. It is law. So while I was reading this, I think what Spirit wants you to know, because this is your main card, so I'm gonna leave that right there, that you, let me read like this, that you are emotionally intelligent, and like maybe the things that you need to learn is like your sexual balance or hormonal balance, if that makes sense. So like your emotions probably are being, so it's probably like during your cycle, like your emotions are probably being thrown out of whack during your cycle, because the Scorpio is here, so it probably has to do with your womb. um I'm thinking about the womb because she says about the power of the universe that creates worlds, and there's a affirmation I say about my womb. My Within my womb is the power, and potential to create worlds. So I have the power and the potential within me to create the world. Within my womb is the power to create worlds. So it might be something related to hormonal, menstrual issues, sexual issues that's throwing your emotions off. Whether it's every month or at a specific time during your menstrual, whatever it is. And this is probably blocking your luck or causing a breakdown in your creative process. So I can make a career of living happily ever after. I will tell my story as I want it to be. Money isn't everything, and there is no shortage of money or time. So the first one, a very good career choice would be to gravitate toward those activities and to embrace those desires that harmonize with your core intentions, which are freedom and growth and joy. Make a career of living a happy life rather than trying to find work that will produce enough income that you can do things with your money that will then make you happy. When feeling happy is of paramount importance to you, and what you do for a living makes you happy, you have found the best of all combinations. And this is like, look, the little person is like the emotional body within, and it's like connected to the moon and the stars. So like a higher power. The moon and the stars in like the region of the heart. I will tell my story as I want it to be. If you let your dominant intention be to revise and improve the content of the story you tell every day of your life, it is our absolute promise to you that your life will become the ever improving story. For by the powerful law of attraction, the essence of that which is like unto itself is drawn. It must be. So if you can keep your emotions in balance with each other, your emotional state balance with your physical state, or your emotion balance in your relationships, or in your internal relation. If you can keep your internal emotions in balance with how you engage with others externally, you can manifest like crazy. Like whatever your internal emotional state or feeling is, this is what you use to create this luck for yourself or create manifestations for yourself. You shouldn't let people throw you off or change your perspective of who you are. Like I said at the beginning, like you confident and emotionally, like you're passionate about things. Like that's refreshing to a lot of people, and I think a lot of people probably feel like intimidated by your energy, and they like to say, I guess, little negative things in order to, oh, she too confident, like let me bring her down a few notches. And forget them, girl. You do you, be you. You a vibe, so stay a vibe. You pretty and you prissy, that's who you are. Whatever your emotions, like you passionate, that's it. And that's a good thing. To have high emotions, you can create high valued, high frequency creations or things. Like you connect to people on a soul level, on an emotional deep level, so your creations will do the same thing. Money isn't everything, but you are right when you think money isn't everything. You certainly do not need money to have joy in your experience. But in your society where so much of what you live is tied to money in some way, most of you associate money with freedom. And since freedom is the basic tenet of your being, then coming into alignment with money will help you establish a balanced footing that will be of value to you in all other aspects of your life. So you might be getting people telling you that by being spiritual, you should not be abundant or prosperous or have money. And that is not the case. Like, you should have money. You should be spiritually sound as well as physically sound. So you should have money. Like, money is, I don't know where you are in your spiritual journey or your learning, but money is a tool. Money is a currency, like current, like money is, like water. Ooh, emotions. Like, you have to tune into that water aspect of you and like flow like water. Like, things like rocks and boulders, when a rushing river is going, they remove the rocks and the boulders and obstacles out of their way. And with water, like, when you go with the flow, things just happen magically. Like, you're in one, you're at peace, you're calm, you're able to, when you go with like, so like your emotions probably change, hold on. Sorry, group 2. I had like a notification using my phone. It is what it is. Anyways, like I was saying, your emotions, you go with the flow. So like, if you're feeling happy today, you use that happiness and create something powerful. And through that creation, you will definitely attract some type of financial. Even if you're sad, you use that money, use that emotion. Like, you're emotionally intelligent internally, but use those emotions. Don't let them just sit inside of you. Or when you express the emotions outside and somebody tries to dash your feelings or dash your hopes or whatever, no, you don't do that. Use your emotions like a tool. Use your emotions like whatever emotion you're feeling, you channel that energy, because emotions are just energies and motions. You channel that energy and you create with that energy. So if you're a painter, for instance, and you're happy today, you create a happy painting and you put that happy painting up for sale, and you will get happy customers. Anyways, there is no shortage of money or time. Yes, like, no, there is no shortage. And any attention to shortage of something wanted will always produce negative emotion within you, because your guidance is letting you know that you have strayed from your broader basic understanding of abundance and well-being. Whether you are focused upon the shortage of money or seeing yourself as having only so many years to live, and so each day that is expended is one day closer to your end of your years, that feeling of decline is contrary to your broader understanding of the eternal nature of your being. So with you, pile number 2, I think what you're having is internal doubts, or emotional turmoil. Like, so the cards already said that your fortune is emotional intelligence. You're emotionally intelligent. So by knowing that alone, any doubts or fears that you're getting from others, you should not take that in. Do not take that in, because we know already that that's not true. And like I said, just use the emotions as fuel to create the joys, the happiness, the growth, the luck into your life. And yes, prosperity, abundance, money is your birthright. You are meant to be prosperous. You are meant to be abundant. And you are meant to use your spiritual gifts to create that abundance and prosperity for yourself. Yes. Okay, so this is what I have for you, pile number 2. I will see you in another reading. Please like or comment, subscribe. If this reading was any way beneficial for you, I really appreciate it. I would really love a like, because then more people can be able to see my readings. But for now, I'll see you next time. Thank you. Oh, pile number 2. I'm sorry. I have more cards. Anyways, I got wrapped up in that. So, have faith in your dreams. Adjustments are required. Believe in the impossible. Your hard work is paying off. And a fiery climax is approaching. Yes. And these are the cards you should be focused on. Intuition. Anyways, so these are the cards you should be focused on. Intuition, not letting sadness get the better of you, and happiness. I already talked about the happiness. Like, or even if you do feel sad and happy, you use those based off your intuition, your connection to source, or your intuition, your intuitive feelings, your gut feelings. You use that to create beautiful art or manifestations. Like, you channel that energy to create something beautiful for you. It's just reinforced what I was saying. And whatever you're trying to create, I keep feeling like an artist, somebody like, or like music, some type of artist. Like, just believe in the impossible. Adjustments are required. Have faith in your dreams. Adjustments, I think the adjustments are just you keeping the faith in yourself and understanding your intuitive nudges are valid. Like, you don't have to, whatever is, your intuitive nudges are valid in regards to whatever you're trying to create. And yes, you are meant to be abundant. So, pile number 2. Okay. Now, really, this is the end of your reading. And please like, comment, and subscribe, which I already said. So, I'll see you next time. Okay, pile number 3. You chose, I want to harmonize with what I believe is good. Number is 24. Anyways, you were the only group that had an extra card. Jupiter in Libra. So I'm gonna put that right here. So the fortune you have now is victory over your circumstances. I don't know if that came through loud and clear. Victory over your circumstances. Equal give and receive. And this is the Princess of Candles, renewed passions. Releasing old worries and constraints. I feel like Princess of Keys, which is like the Page of Swords, or Page of Swords. This is like unlocking a new level. And Death, this is ending to a time of constraint. So this is unlocking a new level. So releasing old worries and constraints and unsatisfaction. Equal give and receive. So what you're putting in, you're actually getting back. That's it. In my head, I heard "get it back in blood," but I don't think that's what this really is. I think this is victory over your circumstances. So the energy that you're putting in now, or that you now aligned with, you're getting back in kind. So like the Four of Swords, it's like a period of reflection. You're sitting back and reflecting on what you've done already and what you still need to do, and how you've conquered this phase. But there's more swords, there's more things to be done. But I don't want you to be discouraged because you're at an ending phase. Like you conquered, you're going towards your luck. Your luck is going towards a rebirth, or your luck is going towards a glow up, or a fanfare. Like you've already been victorious. You're still just at the battlefield right now. Like you're still in the battlefield. You're cleaning up, or you just fighting off the rest of the, like this battle you won. But eventually you still gotta go home. Like you still gotta go home and meet your family, and then eventually, after you've been home a while, you'll have a big party. Like you won the battle. You won the battle. There's still more to the war. But you're at a good space. Like mentally and spiritually, you're at a good space. You're connected to, you might have a guru or some type of teacher. Yeah, like you probably came in contact with a teacher, which clarified a lot of things for you and kind of helped you understand what you've done good already so far and what you still have to do. I want to harmonize with what I believe is good. Yeah. I want to be the best that I can be. I want to do and have and live in a way that is in harmony with my ideas. These are the universal law manifestation. So this is more about your money. You can take it as advice, or this could be the energy of you right now. I think it's more advice. I want to do and have and live in a way that is in harmony with my idea of the greatest goodness. I want to harmonize physically here in this body with that which I believe to be the best or the good way of life. If you will make those statements and then do not take action unless you feel good, you will always be moving in harmony with your idea of that which is good. So yeah, like I think you've come to a point where you've been victorious, but you're probably like the type of person, like you just won this big battle and you like, I'm still ain't win, I still didn't do good. And Spirit's like, hold on, celebrate this win, you did good. Like, wait, you did do good. Hold on. Like, so I asked also, like, what luck you're creating. Let's see. Anyway, so you've created success, comfort, and disruption. Sorry about that, pile number 3. I was trying to find the book that goes to this deck, but I have a toddler and he takes everything that isn't his and puts it places where it doesn't belong. So anyways, I literally disrupted your reading. But I feel like you're just in a period of reflection. Like you've won a battle, but it's still more to do. I think the key thing is to stay the course. Like you still have more to go before you reach this rebirth after this death or this ending phase. Yeah, see, prosperity lies ahead. Don't let the past hold you back. Yeah, those things that have happened. And look, luck is on your side. Like you're creating luck by doing whatever you're doing. You're creating luck. Nothing will come of this situation. So the answers you need are coming. So yeah, like I was saying, like you connected to a teacher, or you're going to connect to a teacher or a guru or somebody, or some type of class, or somebody online, motivational speaker, somebody, a thought leader, or like some type of lecture that's going to provide clarity to you on what the next steps forward are for you at this time. Like so at this point you've won a battle. You've been victorious over the circumstances in your life. Now you're in a period of reflection. You're seeing where you won, how you won, what can you improve on, what skills you need to gain, what things you could have done better, what lessons you've learned that you could apply in the future, because you're creating this luck. The luck that you're creating, this reflection period is going to help you create the luck in the future. So let go of what has happened already, like as far as like emotionally or mentally constraining yourself to what has happened. Just move forward, and like I said, the answers you need are coming. I don't feel like I gave you much clarity, but let's see. Maybe this will give you some advice. The law of attraction adds power to both problems and solutions. The realization that something is not as you want it to be is an important first step. But once you have identified that, the faster you are able to turn your attention in the direction of a solution, the better, because a continual exploration of the problem will prevent you from finding the solution. The problem is a different vibrational frequency from the solution, and all thoughts or vibrations are affected by or managed by the law of attraction. So yeah, like you probably, like this reflection period is showing you what you've learned, what lessons you acquired, what can you do in the future. What do I want and why do I want it? That's probably straightforward. I think that's one of the main important things in 13. 13 might be an important number for you. It's probably like the main important thing is like you in the reflection period to see like if you actually want the manifestation that you're creating, or this luck that you're creating, or this circumstance, this new circumstance that you're creating, and why you want it. The better it gets, the better it gets. When you deliberately seek positive aspects of whatever you are giving your attention to, you in a sense tune your vibrational tuner to more positive aspects of everything. And of course, you could tune yourself negatively as well, but as you are deliberately looking for positive aspects in yourself or in others, you will find more of those things. The better it gets, the better it gets, for you get more and more of what you are thinking about, whether you want it or not. Yeah, so you probably come across somebody saying like your thoughts or things, or when you manifest, you have to forget about it, or like whatever. But you understand that you can transform your thoughts, and I think the best way, like, because this is gone to thoughts, like so you in like a deep mental period, and it's aligned with your passions and desires and how you're feeling. So instead of replaying worry and constriction or low vibrational thoughts and feelings, you're understanding that you have to change the thoughts so you can better manifest what you want to see in your reality. So like the best way for me to change my thoughts, I look up affirmations and aligned with what I'm trying to manifest, and I play those affirmations, or I make my own affirmations and I record myself saying them on my recorder on my phone, and I like play them back to myself. Or like when I think a negative thought, I will switch the thought to something positive. Like, I don't know, like if you're telling yourself, oh, I haven't made any progress and this is never gonna happen, like you should say instead, I've done the best that I can at this time. I've done the best that I can at this time with the resources that are available to me. I trust every decision that I'm making. I trust every decision. I trust every thought. I trust every intuitive nudge that I get. And I take action in alignment with those intuitive nudges. I maintain a focused mind towards the goals that I'm trying to achieve. Those are a few examples. You can even take those for yourself. Maybe that's what you needed. So I am going to leave your reading here. Pile number 3. Thank you for tuning in. And please come back. Please like, comment, share. Like, please, because then more people can view my readings. But thank you for now. Okay, pile number 4. If you chose nothing is more important than that I feel good. Sorry about that. I was definitely interrupted. But I felt the need to tell you about these incense. I got them I got them online, but they're Terra healing incense, and they specifically have been used in Tibetan medicine for inhaling, for release from stress, depression, release from stress and depression. I can't think of the last what they were saying, but anyways, I felt the need to tell you that. So nothing is more important than I feel good. So I feel like you haven't been feeling well. You've been feeling a lot of stress, anxiety, or depression. And I'm here to tell you, in spirit, your guides are here to tell you, it's a message coming in, that your fortune at this time is that you're very fortunate. Like, you already created luck. Like, you already have the luck. You have wealth. Pentacles will be coming in. If it hasn't come in already, you're the star. Like, Aquarius, this Aquarius, there was a new moon in Aquarius, and the sun and the moon in sidereal were in Aquarius. So that vernal equinox was actually a positive change for you. Like, you have balance, mentally and emotionally. Mental and physically are coming in. You have stability. You are the star. You have wealth, fortune, luck. Like, spirit is backing you up with all these things. Like, so you have nothing to worry about. Yeah, like, and then spirit wants to remind you that there are challenges and like problems do happen in life, but that is nothing to be stressed or depressed about. Like, you have spiritual backing, or you have everything you need. Like, you have everything you need to do and conquer the challenges or the problems in your life. And I'm hearing fall back on the things that you've learned so thus far. Like, all the techniques or the things that you've learned so much in order to combat whatever challenges that you may face in your life. And if you ever are in dire straits, or you don't know what to do, go to spirit, go to your guides, I think you're a very advanced soul and advanced in your spiritual journey in this life. So I feel like these things. It's just sometimes people need a reminder, like, of how fortunate, how lucky that they already are, and that they're bringing in more luck and more wealth and more star power, more things. Like, whenever you are feeling less than good, if you will stop and say, nothing is more important than I feel good, I want to find a reason now to feel good, you will find an improved thought. Anytime you feel negative emotion, you are in the mode of resisting something that you want. And that resistance takes its toll on you. It takes its toll on your physical body, and it takes its toll on the amount of wonderful things that you are allowing to come into your experience. Yeah, so like, I guess the reason I was saying about this depression, stress, this incense, if you like to buy it, it's the Terra Healing Incense. Yeah, Terra Healing Incense. Be warned that they don't have sticks on the bottom, so this is why I have them sitting like this. But yeah, a new romantic cycle is beginning. Step out of your comfort zone. Conclusions are within reach. Don't let your pride get in the way. And it's time to release negativity. Whatever negativity you got still linger, negative emotions, depression, stress, or doubt, worry. I'm feeling worry, lack, mindset, whatever those things are, release them now so you don't derail this fortune, this wealth, this prosperity, these good things that are new romantic cycle, new love, and even if it's self-love, like all these good things that are coming to you, just release that negativity right now. Like, whatever it is, like Spirit said, fall back on what you've already learned, the things that you know already. Fall back on those lessons and those different things. I hope you were keeping a journal, and go back through and release it. Release it for good, whatever it is. And these are the cards that you should be focused on now. Abundance, sweetness, space. Like, girl, sky is the limit. Like, or cosmos is the limit. Sweetness is coming into your life. Abundance, like love, romance, abundance, wealth, prosperity, all those good things. Like, I feel like I just read this quote, and it was, or this tweet, and this girl said, I feel like it's a healed pretty bitch summer. And this is the energy for you. This is the energy for you. A healed pretty bitch summer. Like, you were working on yourself. That's probably why you still have stress and depression and anxiety lingering. It's because you were facing all those low vibrational energies, or lack, or negative energies, or emotions, or challenges head on, and you've been facing it for probably a while, like a really long time, and you just didn't see no way out. But I'm here to tell you, baby, like, no, you did that damn thing, and conclusions are within reach once you release that energy. Like, the conclusion is here now. It's just you need to just release the lingering negative energies, probably forgiveness, or just moving on mentally, or moving on from that, or realizing that this is the opportunity that you've been waiting on. This is the new start that you've been wanting. Like, this, like, it's here now. Instead of holding on to those low vibrational energies, see this moment now as your luck, as your prosperous moment, as your abundance, as your sweetness, and just be those energies now. Everything you've been preparing for, be it now, so it can move faster into your reality. Or it's already here, you just have to notice it and see it for what it really is. I can pivot under any and all conditions. You have the ability to pivot under any and all conditions, but most of you are habitual in nature, and your patterns are so well entrenched that at times the fastest path to the joy you seek is for you to take your pivot as you sleep, by reaching for good feeling thoughts. I had a notification, sorry about that. Before you go to sleep, and then experiencing the benefit of the quiet mind that occurs while you sleep, and then upon awakening, immediately turning to good feeling thought, you can accomplish the ultimate pivoting experience. And the last card, my career is one of creating a joyful experience. If your dominant intent is to feel joy while you are doing the work, your triad of intentions, freedom, growth, and joy, will come quickly and easily into alignment. See your career as one of creating joyful life experience. You are not a creator of things or a regurgitator of what someone else has created or a gatherer of stuff. You are a creator, and the subject of your creation is your joyful experience. That is your mission. That is your quest. That is why you are here. It's crazy. I feel like you came from pile number 2, or if you didn't, you might want to check out pile number 2, because this was speaking about the same thing, about making your creations based on your feelings or your emotions. So using your emotions as a vehicle to create manifestations. I was saying, like, a painting or artistic endeavors or projects for yourself. So basically, whatever you're trying to create, you have the complete go-ahead. Like, if you were waiting on a message, this is the message. You have the complete go-ahead right now to go after whatever you're trying to create. Whatever it is that you've been waiting so long to do, that you've been working diligently on yourself, and acquiring skills, or relating, or trying to get yourself out of stress and depression, and remove yourself into a place where you can really focus on honing this craft or this skill to create this luck for yourself, this abundance, this fortune for yourself. Because fortune is just a lucky circumstance. But if they happen in a serendipitous way, where you're aligned with source, guides, your ancestors, because you're aligned with them, and because you're following their advice as far as what you should be doing and moving in alignment with your higher self, then of course you're going to create star power and wealth and abundance and stability and balance for yourself. Of course you will. So pile number 4, don't worry, don't stress anymore. Please release those thoughts when it comes to your fortune and your luck, because you are the star. You know what you should be doing right now, and you are very lucky. You are very wealthy. You have everything that you need to create this desire in your life. The only thing that's stopping your luck or stopping your progress is these negative emotions or negative states, I would say, of depression, stress, anxiety, worry, strife, drawing conclusions where it doesn't correlate at all. Like, please just tune in to your guides, whenever you feel like you need some clarity about some things. Like, tune into your guides and they will send a message to you. However they send it, through another pick a card reading or tarot reader, or through a quote somewhere, or you might just be reading a book and whatever you had the question about, it just pops up. Or they could just send the message clear as day through your intuition or clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient abilities. Yeah, you're very advanced on your journey. You're a very advanced soul. So do not be worried at all. But this is all I have for you today, pile number 4. Please come back, and if you like the way I read, please come back and read and look at some other readings, and like this video because it really, really helps me. Thank you. Bye-bye.